Hey guys, so it's been a little bit. It's been like 2 weeks. My life has been kind of wild. I finished the cleanse successfully, as you saw, and I wanted to fill you in on what I thought about it, how it went, all that stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna tell you what's next for me. So the Metagenics Clear Change program was good. I actually enjoyed it. Well, it wasn't fun to do a cleanse, but I felt good that I did it, and I felt good after. So basically, I'm gonna show you what comes in the box if you decide to try this. So you get the Ultra Clear Renew protein powder, and by the end of the cleanse, this should be gone. If you're like me and you didn't take big enough scoops each day, then you might have like a couple shakes left over and you'll have to have them on day 10, because day 10 you normally don't have them, but that's okay if that happens. Try though to scoop enough to make it so you're done by day 9, because who wants to do more than you have to? And then you get this shaker bottle. It's actually a blender bottle, but they branded it as Metagenics, and it's like the good quality bottle, so that's a little bonus for you. And you get the program guide. Very important. That is the key to the whole thing. You're going to rely on that a lot. And the AdvaClear antioxidants. So by the end of the cleanse, day 10, you take the last few of these and the bottle should be empty after. So you use up everything during the 10 days, and basically you're just eating really healthy. You cut out sugar, caffeine. No, Stanley's trying to eat things. He just climbed into my lap. Sorry, you cut out sugar, caffeine, and alcohol. Like those are like the 3 no-nos. And you also cut out bread, but you can still have starches on certain days, just like rice or potatoes. And you also, if you're not vegan already, you cut out dairy, and you're very limited on what meat or fish you can have each day. It's best if you just cut it all out. If you're not vegan, try going vegan for 10 days and you'll really cleanse your system. But you can do it as a meat eater. As a vegetarian, you basically go vegan for the 10 days because you're not allowed any dairy. It really doesn't do good things for your system. So basically, you have this lovely guide that tells you what to do on each day. It gives you sample menus for each day. My nutritionist just had me write in what I actually ate on each day, and you eat basically, like the menus are just to give you an idea, but you eat based on the guidelines for each day. And the guidelines for each day are broken out in a lovely little chart. It breaks down your 3-step program. So you've got the prep period, which is day 1 to 4. Day 5 to 7 is when you're resetting your body. It's the hardest 3 days. And then days 8 and 9 are where you're reintroducing things. And day 10, you're kind of getting back to normal. Basically, days 5 to 7 are going to be like the roughest because you're feeling very restricted those days. But I mean, you're still eating enough. Like, you're never gonna feel hungry. If you're feeling hungry, you're not eating enough and you need to eat more. And there's no restriction on the amount. It's just on what you can eat. Days 1 and 2 are quite similar. You're just eating from the recommended food list. So you can have the core grains, includes things like rice and buckwheat and quinoa, things that are very healthy. And you can also have those on days 8 and 9. Legumes you can have through the whole thing if you're not eating any meats or fish. And that's pretty great because you can always feel full. If you're having beans or lentils or hummus, you know it's gonna fill you, so you don't have to worry about being hungry. Dairy alternatives like coconut milk and almond milk, unsweetened, you can only have on days 1, 2, and 9. And You can have apple and pear, your core fruits, every day of the cleanse, but the other fruits you can have every day but days 5 to 7. So you can have pretty much everything you want. And then you have your core vegetables that you can have throughout the whole cleanse, like broccoli, cauliflower, leeks, kale, lettuce, spinach, all those good greens. Those you can have the whole time. But then you can only have like starchy vegetables on the days that aren't days 5 to 7, and the other vegetables as well, like anything like artichoke, peppers, things like that, you can only have on the days that are not 5 to 7. So as you can see, 5 to 7 are quite restricted compared to the other days, but again, you're still eating. If you eat animal proteins, you can have fish every day, and then only like skinless lean meats on days 1, 2, and 9. But again, I'd recommend you don't have it. And you can have oils and fats every day, which is pretty crazy, but only like healthy ones. So avocado, coconut oil, olive oil, that's like a good extra virgin one, grapeseed oil, but like things like coconut milk or olives and nuts and seeds, you can only have on certain days. And for drinks, the only drinks you can have during your cleanse are your shakes, and those are allotted, like each day you have a certain number you're supposed to have. And you can see that if you watch through my days 1 to 10 videos where I showed you exactly what I had. And you can have water, herbal teas that are caffeine free, including green tea as long as it's caffeine free, and mineral water, like carbonated mineral water. But these all have to be unsweetened. And the only sweeteners you can have are stevia or like monk fruit, but those are only days 1, 2, and 9. So most of the cleanse, you're just completely cutting it out because they can give your body the idea that you're having sugar, even though it's just like a natural sweetener. So it does feel restrictive at times, but it's only 10 days. So you just keep telling yourself that doesn't take that long and you're resetting your body. So that kind of breaks down a little bit of the program. If you have any more questions, post them down below. But the biggest thing is consulting with a nutritionist, and they'll help you through this. Mine was available by text message, so I could ask her any questions throughout the cleanse if I was having any troubles, which was very helpful. And I felt really good on it. The only thing was on like during the middle of the cleanse, I felt a little tired, but your body is detoxifying, so that it's working hard. So that does kind of make sense. I found, other than that, I felt normal, like there was nothing weird. Some people, if you're coming from a really bad diet to start with, you might have more like detox symptoms, like bowel issues or feeling nauseous, just because your body's really working to get out a bunch of junk that you've just been eating. So that's why it's recommended to try and eat healthy for a couple of weeks before. That's what I did, and it makes the cleanse go a lot easier for you. Yeah, so I would recommend it. It worked well for me, but again, make sure it's okay with your nutritionist. And my results, so this is not a weight loss program. It's not like you're not doing this to lose a bunch of weight, but weight loss can be a side effect of the detox. So this cleanse will help you to lose weight afterwards. And because it's detoxed your liver, got the toxins out of your body and away from your fat cells, which makes your fat cells easier to get out. So I did lose some weight on the cleanse. I actually lost 7 pounds, which is pretty awesome. And that put my total weight loss to 20.8 pounds. So it definitely helped to push me along. And I'm sure in the coming weeks, I'm going to see even more results because I've cleared out all those toxins, and it's making it so it's easier for my body to get rid of the fat cells. So yeah, overall, I definitely recommend it. It went really well for me. It was challenging at times, but totally worth it. I I know my nutritionist says that she does the cleanse like once or twice a year just to make sure she's keeping her body clear of toxins. I could see myself doing it once a year. Might be a good way to like come out of winter and into the summer. So I could definitely see myself doing it again. Now that I know how it works, it'll be easier next time. And I think that's it. So going forward, my plan is just to try to eat as much of a whole foods diet as I can. The last 2 weeks, I was actually visiting family and I went to Tremblant and I had a lot going on. I was home a bit, but I've just been kind of overwhelmed with everything I've had to do. So that's why this video is so late. I actually did film it once before, but I wasn't happy with how it turned out. So that's why I'm doing it again for you. And I got exciting news. I'm taking a trip. This was so last minute. I have a friend who is in Dominican Republic for the winter. Her and her husband are being snowbirds and running away on us. So they're renting a little place right near Puerto Plata. And she invited me to come out and to bring Emma. She has dogs too. And so I'm gonna take a trip and have all the fresh avocado and mango I could want. It's gonna be wonderful. So I'm gonna probably do some travel vlogs for you guys. And the next video you should see after this is my shepherd's pie video. So I will be posting that shortly. It might even be up at the same time as this one, but you know, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I'm definitely gonna fill you guys in more on my trip. Let me know what you wanna see. I'm probably gonna go snorkeling and take Emma for walks in the warmth and there's no snow or ice, which is pretty great. I love winter, don't get me wrong, but this one's been a long, treacherous one. And when I'm not snowboarding, I get tired of it. So that is the plan. I am gonna sign off because I have some shopping to do for my trip, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like if you enjoyed this, and let me know if you're interested in doing a cleanse like this, or if there's any other things that you think I should try. I'd love to hear about it, and I will talk to you in the next one. Mwah! Bye.